welcome to Alliance Park. Here we are tonight. We got a game against Gretna 2008, match day 9. The boys have been on a decent bit of form the last couple of weeks. We managed to stop the rot, if you like, and we got 2 draws, one away to Hearts, very good team, and then another last weekend against East Stirling. Very unfortunate again to lose a goal in the dying stages to only take away a point where it should have been probably 3. But again, a great opportunity to bounce back against a Gretna side that have been struggling a wee bit as well, to be fair. So it's a big game for us today, and one I'm sure that the guys are really up for and really looking forward to. So 3 points hopefully tonight. A wee quick anecdote as well. We play Gretna tonight, and it's been labelled unofficially the Kettle Derby. A kettle, as you know, here in Scotland is used for making cups of tea, which we're renowned for here in the UK, is enjoying our tea. But I think actually a few years ago when we played Gretna, it was freezing, and they complained because they didn't have a kettle or something like that. There was something about some kind of complaint they had. So since that day, every time we play each other, there's a wee bit of a tongue-in-cheek on the social media about don't forget to bring the kettle or put the kettle on or something. So between both social media teams, we kind of coined the phrase like the Kettle Derby, you know. So I actually thought about actually buying a real kettle and putting it up as a trophy, you know, like the Ashes. Every year, whoever wins the fixture gets to keep the kettle, you know. So maybe that's something we'll do, maybe next season. But yeah, just a wee anecdote for what we're all about here. Alright, my man. How are we? Cammy, alright, pal?
I want a performance tonight. Okay, we're getting there. For me, these have been good and like as good as we've been. Let's get 3 points tonight on the board. You can make it happen. Keep the intensity levels up, you do that, you win this game, okay? Keep playing, just keep playing. Alright, it'll come for you.
Excellent 4-0 win tonight from the lads. Brilliant second half performance particular. Great to get a clean sheet and 4 goals.
I've been desperate for, 5 players to say, I want to take this jersey and I'm not going to give it away. That's been important, especially the back line. That's something I wasn't too keen to change, and I have been changing at the very start. And I wanted to find continuity, but I knew I had to go through that, and I knew I had to give players opportunities. So I feel we're at a decent place now where we can go and crack on.
Just a wee update on the ownership campaign. We launched the Wee Funder campaign about a month ago, just over a month ago. It's been very successful. It's been fantastic to see so many people investing in the club from all over the world. At last count today, 650 investors from 20 different countries. From Scotland, here in Scotland, France, Spain, Portugal, Brazil, Singapore, Nepal, Kathmandu. I believe it, we have an owner in Kathmandu. And quite a lot of the ownership community coming from the United States, which is fantastic as well. We have actually 44 states out of the 50 in America represented in the ownership group. We have a few interesting owners, like I mentioned. Somebody works in the White House, Chief of Staff. When I saw that one come in, I thought, wow, crazy to think that there's somebody in the White House who actually owns Caledonian Braves. A couple of scientists in NASA as well, in Texas, who actually said they're going to try and get an astronaut involved. That would be cool. Maybe when the astronauts up there, we can find a few Ross McNeil's balls that he's blasted over the bar at times. And apart from that, it's going well. And it's exciting. It's exciting to see, the investment coming in. It's exciting to see that there's folk around the world showing an interest in Caledonian Braves, and it vindicates again the reason why we've done this, to set up a community of fans around the world. And I'm really excited about it, and I feel it's only the start. I feel like we're only just kind of scratching the surface. So there's a lot more to come from the ownership campaign. There's certainly a lot more to come from the guys on the park, and there's a lot more to come from us off the park as well.
It's a good day here at Alliance. Boys are buzzing to get going. Done well on Tuesday night against Gretna. Good performance, good result. So it's good to start getting points in the table, work our way back up. hopefully keep challenging, keep pushing for plenty of games and just keep working as a team, pushing on. Hopefully I'll be back soon and about the first team. I had my first game last night with the under-20s and it went good, it went well. A wee bit tight now, but that's expected, first game back, a wee bit leggy, but hopefully not too much longer, so come on.
Be strong, be aggressive with each other, play the way that you know that we're speaking about for a wee calm when you're in possession of the ball, Bern. Okay, don't need to force anything unless it's totally on. Alright? My thing is, right, how much potential is this squad going to progress? I think massive. I look at their squad, I think they've got a couple of good players, by the way, but I think the margins of progression, we've got a lot more to go. But we need to make that and realise that as soon as we possibly can. But it's going to take time. We've got some smashing players. I think our young players are absolutely smashing. I really do. You know, we've got young players. Robbie's at 17-year-old. We've got Lewis, 18. Josh 18. Jacob 18. Martin, 17. We've got so many good young players. That's going to take time to come to fruition. And we've got experienced boys in there, obviously with McNeil and Watson and Harvey, etc. So listen, we've got a good balanced group of boys, and we just need to. It's a defeat today. It's disappointing, but I hate to say it. Let's move on, but let's move on.
Something as well for us that's really, obviously really important. The fact that we do have fans and owners that are not necessarily here in and around Glasgow or in Scotland. Most of them being abroad is to obviously it's important to us that we're able to stream the games live for those fans. It's been a challenge just because of the lack of resources we have here at Alliance Park, the lack of internet. So we actually just get internet delivered this week through Starlink. I phoned up my friend Elon Musk and I asked him just to send me through a satellite. So we have Starlink here, so we're in the process of getting that tested. We've bought some new equipment, we've bought new cameras, and the idea is that we have a good setup so that we can actually stream games live, but not just stream games live, but actually stream them live with good quality images, good quality sound, commentary, so that the fans again in America and all over the world can actually see the games and get to know the players. Yeah, so it's been a really busy week for myself. Came back to Scotland from France this week for Edusport, which is the private football academy associated with Caledonian Braves. If you guys have seen the documentary Brave Calling, you'll see the transition from Edusport into Caledonian Braves. So those guys came over yesterday, get them settled in. They're going to be living in Glasgow in the city centre. They'll come here and train at Alliance Park during the day. Those guys will represent Caledonian Braves at under-20s, and hopefully if some of them are good enough, they can come and hopefully push for a place in the first team. We are actually delighted to be working with Le Coq Sportif. The reason behind that is quite simply because there's obviously Caledonian Braves and there's Edusport Academy, which is the French football academy from which Caledonian Braves was born. I'm also Scottish, but I'm French as well. I live in Paris. So there was always that notion to try and work with the French brand Le Coq Sportif. Particularly for me interesting because when I was a kid I remember Le Coq Sportif, it's quite a kind of heritage sports brand, there's a lot of legacy there. When I think personally Le Coq Sportif, I think of guys like Michel Platini, I think of Diego Maradona holding up the World Cup in 1986. So it's great that we will be the first club in the UK to wear Le Coq Sportif this season, which is something I'm very proud of, and there's a kind of nod and a wink to French culture, French sport and heritage.
Hi everyone, I'm David Ramsey, I'm the club chaplain. It's a really exciting day here today for the Scottish Cup. We welcome Fraserburgh down to Alliance Park, so we're looking forward to playing them. The Scottish Cup's always really exciting because of how far, if you get a good run in the Cup, then you can get some of the really big teams a little later in the competition, and just you can see them training behind me here looking good for today, so we're just excited about the day and really looking forward to it.
Fancies you did it today, I really do. Okay, just do yourself justice, don't play within yourself. Play with confidence, alright? Just play with confidence. Tell yourself you're going to go and play with confidence. There's nothing else to do than that. Okay? Good luck, lads.
Obviously it's about the result today, but is there some positives in the performance you could draw?
It's hard to say because we're out the cup, mate. We're out.
So welcome to East Pethermill today for game day 11 of the Lowland League. Today we're going to be facing up against Edinburgh University. Last season we ran out as 1-0 winners here, thanks to a Ross McNeil finish, an acrobatic goal from him on the day, and our number 9 is back in the starting lineup today. You can see the lads warming up behind us here. Edinburgh University are 2 places below us in the league, so today is a great chance to balance back from last week's Scottish Cup with 3 points here. So let's hope we can get that. Come on, you Braves.
You'll never get it all your own way out there. It's never going to be the case, but when you don't, when they have a bit of the ball, or they have a bit of momentum, a bit of pressure, you do our very best to take that away from them. That means working your hardest, working together, winning tackles, getting close, winning headers, stopping crosses, defending crosses. That gives you that opportunity. And then when we get it, we keep it. We play with the bit of swaz that I've seen you playing with in training. Okay, you've got good quality, lads. We need to get the ball forward into strikers, into wide players with quality, and going to be positive in that final third. It's so important. But I want that to be the overriding message today. Be really positive, regardless of the circumstances the game gives you today. All right, you can always change. Okay, so be really positive no matter what moment. Good luck. Just go at it. This is about us. This is not about, I agree, keep it tight, but we're not going to go out there and say, right, okay, come beat us. We're going to play the same way. This is about us getting better. But it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. It's never easy. Like you're getting nothing for nothing. Do you know what I mean? So you go to earn the right to get an opportunity to go, and you plugged away and you started to calm down. And seeing the difference as soon as you scored, to calm down a wee bit. I like the fact that he's played football, lads. He must have enjoyed the first half. It was good. You know, you're enjoying playing in that. Matty playing it in the corner. You know, with Matty bouncing the ball. It's good football. That's what you want to play. But just recognise when it is a battle, and in fairness I think you did, when it is a battle, we do need to defend, that's the time we go and do that, alright? It was about 3 points, it was about improving on the performance. He's done that, well done lads.
How the guys were pronouncing Edinburgh, or Edinburgh, or Edinburgh.